Okay. Welcome everybody to TTF, Two Tone Football. My name is Rocky. I'm joined here with James. This is a channel mostly about, football talk. I'm a Cowboys fan. He's a Lions fan, so we get a little bit of both worlds, especially deep diving into the NFC. In this video, we're going to mostly discuss our offenses. So Detroit's offense, Dallas's offense, nothing defenses, no, maybe a little bit. And then also on our Thursday video, we have our weekly picks as well. So we'll go through those as well. It's been a crazy 4 weeks on our picks. Um, but James, want to start us off with Detroit?
Yeah, I'll start off with the Detroit's offense. We're going into Cincinnati. This should be, in reality, maybe the easiest game of the season. We're going in to Cincinnati, who doesn't have any defense whatsoever, no quarterback, and their quarterback just when the quarterback throws, he's just hoping Jamar Chase or T Higgins is down there to catch it, and he's not even doing that good.
Yeah,
So
Browning, right? Jake
yeah,
Browning.
Browning.
Yeah, it was
So
rough. That was rough.
this is, in my opinion, the best time to see what Detroit's offense really has, because last week when we went into the second half with the Browns, it was a slow start. It seemed like it was Goff forcing a lot of passes to Waymo, which I don't blame him. You know, Waymo can get down there. He's a speedster out there,
Hmm.
but it felt forced. It didn't feel natural for Jared Goff or the offense, because Jared Goff, he likes to dink and dunk down the field and be efficient with his plays.
Hmm.
And I think this is the chance where we can see the explosiveness out of Waymo going downfield. You're getting Amon Ra, just great route runner into the middle of the field. And then it'll be really interesting to see how many carries are split between Gibbs and Montgomery. I think Montgomery is actually gonna, yeah, I think it's gonna be about as dead even for a 50-50 split in handoffs this week, just because it should naturally be an easy game to win. But I have one thing that for Cincinnati fans,
Oh, you wrote it too.
I didn't cut
So
eye holes in it, so I hope it's all in there.
sell the team, sell it, dude. The owner, I don't even know who the dude is, but honestly, fuck the Bengals too.
Just
Yeah, honestly,
just get a little closer up. Yeah, it says we suck at the bottom. So
that's beautiful. I heard a little crinkle on the in the background earlier on the pre-show. We have a little pre-show where we just kind of talk before we record, and I was like, huh, all right. I caught a little sliver of it, and I was like, let's see what this is about. Beautiful,
but
beautiful.
yeah, I mean, I just really think the whole game is just gonna see what is the offense really capable of, and what game plan are they working on, and what do they think they need to work on. And I see that being what most of the game plan is what they're weak in, they're gonna work on through this game.
Who's your new OC?
Damn, I forgot his damn name again.
Was he? Did you guys hire from within, or was it an outside
Well,
hire?
he was with the Broncos last year, but the
Okay.
year previous he was with the Lions.
Oh,
He
okay. So you guys
falls
let
he
him go
falls
and he
under
came
that
back.
Sean Payton coaching tree, and that's where Dan Campbell is also from. So
Gotcha.
he's
Gotcha.
very familiar with how already Ben Johnson ran it, how Dan Campbell wants the offense to look.
Okay.
So damn, I forgot his name.
I'll pull it in. I'll type it
I
somewhere
want to I
here.
want to say his last
Sorry.
name is Morden,
Okay.
but that also doesn't sound right either. But yeah, edit it in there. But he's familiar with how Dan Campbell wants the offense run, but he was the passing coordinator with Denver last year. So
John Morton.
yeah, John Morton. Yep.
Yeah, John Morton.
I wanted to say his last name was Morton, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. And so I that leads me into what I was wondering too is like for the success that you guys are having on offense, does that carry through? Is it success on offense because of the OC game planning correctly to your players, or are the players just already, do they fit the
I
scheme
I,
so well
I
that he
think it's the
wants?
the uh just game planning to the players and what the talent is there. I
Okay.
think I think he wants to get Waymo more activated into it, and
Mhm.
that's why you're probably seeing them actually dial up the deep passes to him.
Gotcha.
But
Gotcha.
it's been one of those things where it almost feels forced and not natural into the game plan.
Okay. Okay. And I honestly, I don't think you'll have any. I don't think me and you have much defense to talk this week. I'll be honest with you because I mean Cincinnati is really not that good, and Dallas's defense is not that good. So I feel there's not much to talk there. We know Detroit's defensive line is going to be dominant. That's going to help with the secondary. It's Jamar
The
Chase and T Higgins, but I don't
Yeah,
think
I guess
Browning
that
can
would
get
be
it
the only
going.
key point I have for Detroit
Hmm.
is we did have DJ Reed, sponsored by Xbox, get in the game.
All right, yeah. Last points for your his key points in defense.
Yeah, key points in defense was we did have an injury to DJ Reed and an injury to Terry and Arnold. Both of them seem like they're not going to play, but Terry and Arnold has been a liability out there on corner, so it might be even an improvement. But that would be the only weak point I see within our defense right now is is kind of the depth at the corner position.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Well, let's see. I think pretty confident. You feel confident Detroit in winning this one, yeah?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if we drop 50 points on them and Jared Goff probably gets pulled at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Gotcha. Well, on to the next segment. We have Dallas, of course, Dallas in New York this week, back to the to Meadowlands with or MetLife, I should say, with the New York Jets. The Jets are 0-4. I don't think they've gone ever 0-5 in their whole franchise, which is surprisingly. And so I hope that Dallas is notorious for giving these crazy teams, seventh seed beating the first seed or second seed type deal. Um, so I'm curious to see how this will go. I think Dallas has been doing really well on offense. Once again, Dak's going to have to just play a perfect game because, one, our defense isn't going to be able to stop whatever the Jets are going to hurl at us. Aaron Glenn doesn't want to go 0-5. He doesn't want to be the first head coach in Jets history to go 0-5, especially the background that he has and where, him and Ben Johnson came from a successful couple years in Detroit, where they were, really aggressive with his defense. And so I think, and it's a little frustrating because the Jets have dudes on their defense. They have guys out there, but they're just not playing well. And not that they're not playing well, it's just they're not playing to that high potential of where we
Well,
were
it's
all hoping
also
AD could take them.
they got kind of screwed in the schedule in a way.
That's true
And
in a way, but they're 0-5 and they're 0-4 right now and we're approaching a Dallas that's 1-2-1, 1-3 for some, or 2-2, or 2-2 for however you want to view it. Because ties are just weird and odd. I think Dallas's offense will be fine. We're gonna run the ball. Dak's gonna sling it. We're missing some key guys. I think injuries this week is gonna kind of determine how successful our offense is. We're missing four of our five starting offensive linemen.
oh, jeez.
So our left tackle, our left guard, our center, and our right guard are all out. All four
So
starters
your
are
right
out.
tackle is the last man standing.
He's the last dude. Terrence Steele's the last guy. Like
Okay. I mean, if
so,
out of everyone, you kind of want Steele, don't you?
Tyler Smith is the first team All Pro, and he's kind of the best guard in the league. So I think my left guard, I think I would go with him as the guy I'd
Okay.
want out of the five of them. But Steele's good too. He's not good at pass blocking. He's more of a run blocking guy. Um, so injuries are gonna hurt us for sure, and how we're gonna overcome that will be interesting. Tyler Smith might play. They're gonna keep it day to day. We'll find out. Pretty sure on Sunday we'll know for sure. Because he's traveling with the team, but we'll find out if he's gonna play. So just a quick little pop up over here. We have, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. We have 13 people on the injury report. Starting right guard, Tyler Booker is out. Tyler Guyton, concussion, out. CD Lamb, not playing. Jonathan Mingo's not playing. Miles Sanders got hurt today, our running back. He's out this week. So Jaden Blue fans, and he was our rookie running back from Texas. Very excited to see his debut this weekend. Tyler Smith is questionable because of his knee, and the one that really hurts is Kavonte Turpin, number 9, the short, fast one.
Yep.
He's out for at least
Oh,
two
he
weeks.
is out.
He's out. He has a foot. They said it can go from 2 to 6. So he's out. Now our number 1 and our number 3 receivers are both out, and 4 of our 5 starting offensive linemen are out. So Dak and company is gonna have a interesting day at the office with a lot of backup depth and a really good Jets defense that's hungry. And I think Aaron Glenn's ready to throw whatever he's been playing kind of a vanilla defense the last 4 weeks, not really what we were expecting, and especially with the talent that he has. So I think he's going to be very aggressive and he's going to mix a lot of things up this week. And he, like I mentioned before, he does not want to go 0-5. And it's going to be a little rough, but I think as long as George Pickens is there, he kind of gave Sauce the hands a little bit last year in Pittsburgh. Um, and also, like I said, these guys have been underperforming. And I think if Dak Prescott is under center and Javonte Williams is running the ball with our center and our guard, who are the right guard, are both backups. But if Tyler Smith can play, then our interior will be fine. We can run the ball. Dak can just nick and pick underneath to Jake Ferguson. And then if he sees Pickens on a deep ball, bomb it. And I think we'll be successful there. So I'm not expecting too much on our defensive side. Not a lot there. I think
I
somehow
was
this is going
about
to
to
be.
say, how do you feel about defending Justin Fields and a mobile quarterback
You know
again?
what's crazy? That man is like a Jalen Hurts. He can't throw the ball to save his life. And you know what's the crazy
Exactly.
part is?
That's why I brought it up.
Dude,
Was
Justin
do you think that's
Fields.
going to play a big role into your defensive planning?
So Justin Fields has not run the ball this year. He's always been scrambling it. And if you kind of look back at, I haven't watched a lot of Jets football, but the games he's been healthy, I'm kind of like, this guy just doesn't. He just runs a lot, and I don't think he has any like big passing yard games. And what I think is gonna happen is he's gonna have a career day. He's gonna have like 400 passing yards. He's not gonna run the ball not fucking once. I don't think. I don't think he's gonna need to. I think he's gonna find success with Garrett Wilson, and then they're gonna give it to Brees Hall, play action, Wilson tight end. So I'm expecting a long day in the office on our defense. Excuse me. So I'm not a little excited for that, but I mean, we'll see what Eberflus can cook up. Eberflus was with Justin Fields for I think 2 years,
Yep.
so I said this with the Bears. I'm like, well, if anyone knows Chicago, it's Eberflus, and that did nothing. And that did not matter. So I don't want to sit here and be like, well, maybe he knows how Fields is going to operate. I don't think that's going to apply here. But hopefully Clowney gets some action, and hopefully some of our defensive ends can step up, and our linebackers, because Jack Sanborn. He's horrible. Not that he's horrible. His mind is there. His IQ. He knows where to be, not in the right places or not the right times. Well, he does, but his body gives out on him. So he knows he has to drop back and run because of the formation he's reading, but his body just can't do it. So that's where we're kind of waiting for like Demarion Overshone to come back. But I mean, that's post Thanksgiving. So
How's Clowney looked in the games? Because I know he's coming in more on the the for sure throwing
Pass
plays.
downs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been doing really well. A little slower than what we anticipated, but I think that's because the dude hasn't had OTAs, training camp, preseason, and he went into week 4, I believe. So everyone's already full force. Like he hasn't had like full game speed football since 2020, like late 2020, early 2020. My bad, 2024, like late last season. So I think he came out okay. I think he just needs more time to kind of get situated, and I'm hoping we can kind of cook something up with the more reps that he gets. But overall, not too bad. Like I mentioned, man, it's just like linebackers, edges. I think we take some reps from our younger guys away to give to more older dudes like James Houston, Clowney. Maybe Fowler can step up. Hasn't really showed up at all this year. It's been a little disappointing. And our safeties have been atrocious. But that's because Eberflus is asking, a guy who plays in the box, who's a strong safety, who's a heavier set guy with, grandma mama biscuit hips, to drop back in a cover 3 or be a single high safety in a cover 0, which we never do. When we do, we ask him to do these scenarios. So it's a little rough, especially
Is
because I
is
mean
that a failure into coaching, or is that
I think it's a
just
coaching thing.
he
Uh,
just wants a player that can do that, and he's gonna try to force
I think
that
he knows
safety
all of our
to
like
build into
Deron.
that?
Yeah, I think Deron Bland, Trayvon Diggs, like Kalen Carson, all these corners, all the team he inherited were like man players, like men covering corners and safeties. And I think he asked them to convert to zone, which is his scheme, which is how he plays. I think he game planned with Micah Parsons in this team, and then when they traded Micah Parsons, I don't think he didn't change anything. I think he just kept it the same. I'm like, well, all right, well, Parsons is gone, but we're just gonna throw in Donovan Izaraku, who's our second or third round pick of this year. And I think that's where he fucked up. I think he should have changed his scheme or the way his approach is without Parsons. And now that we know, that's why we haven't had any pass rush because I think he's dropping 4-man rushes and they clearly can't get home. They clearly can't get any pressures. So we stopped the run though. I mean, I'll give him that. Shout
Well,
out
that
to
is one of the bigger things about playing zone is
A Grant.
usually you have a dominant edge that will get out there
We just need
and
anything,
just
and
any kind of pressure.
anything. That's why like we brought in Clowney, dude. Like anything, just to do something. But yeah, we'll go into it next on our next segment, guys. Go Cowboys! By the way, I've always grew up liking the Jets. I'm a big Darrelle Revis fan. I grew up a hardcore Darrelle Revis fan, especially playing football as a kid. So I've always had some love for the Jets. So it's always tough seeing them, not win. But this week, I mean, I hope we just annihilate. Next segment, James. You know what time it is, my boy. It's time
Our
for some weekly
picks.
picks, man.
Let's see how did we do last week?
So, last week you went 35 for 14 and I went 29 and 20. And then we had our Thursday night game, or was it Monday? It was this Thursday, or no, I think that was all of them that we accounted for the last one.
Yep.
Um, Going forward today, what's currently playing was the Rams and Niners. We're trying to get a video in on Tuesday. Kind of fell through a little bit for our Thursday game picks. James, Rams,
Yeah, I'm taking
Niners.
the Rams. The
I
Rams are the easy one. Mostly breaking news right before the game started, Mac Jones was announced to be the starter as Brock Purdy is still dealing with an injury.
yeah. See, that offense is garbage.
Yeah, the whole
Ugh.
Niners, they were
Ugh.
running down just it's just an injury list. Just injuries everywhere on that Niners team. It's
It's bad.
surprising that they are 3-1.
It's bad.
McCaffrey will probably tear his ACL this game. So
Both of them.
just both of them, yeah.
So this week, bro, you had a 6 game win stretch, which was pretty dang crazy. You started off pretty bad and then you picked up
Yeah.
on those last 6. So you ended this week 11 and 6, making your record 46 and 20.
There we
I
go.
kind of went on and off. I was kind of hot and cold for both of them. I went 10 and 7. ending this week's with 39 and 27. So not too bad, not too bad. Um, and then going into this week, let's pull this up here. So we had our Niners and Rams predictions. Let's pull up the next game. All right, my boy. Let's fly through these Johnsons. So, all right, Vikings, Minnesota Vikings, Cleveland Browns.
Give me the Vikings.
Vikings, you know what, man? I think they're playing in London or
Yeah, they are playing in London, but the
they
Vikings have
are.
been in or at least they're playing overseas.
Mhm.
But they stayed there all week, so they're already used to the time change.
I see. All right, Cleveland Browns, man. This is for Ohio. Dallas and the Jets.
Uh yeah, Dallas.
Yeah, Cowboys.
Too much
Um,
talent.
New York Giants, New Orleans Saints. Wow. Have the
Damn.
Saints won a game this year? They're 0 and 4 as well, dude.
Wow.
1 and
Uh
3 Giants.
the Giants. Cam Scatterboo back there. That's how a white man runs the football.
Yeah, you know what, man? Yeah, I hate New York, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Giants as well. Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts.
Colts.
Yeah, I got the Colts as well. But Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Ooh,
Ooh,
wow.
that might be a good game because both teams are really crappy.
Really
Give
bad.
me the Panthers.
You know, man, yeah, I'm gonna go. I got Tet. I got Tet on fantasy, so come on. And I got Bryce Young starting in my work league, so let's go. Denver, Philadelphia.
Denver.
Yeah, I'm going Denver too. I hate Philly.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think that's where most of our losses come from. It's just
just
hoping
hatred,
Philly loses.
dude. Texans, Ravens.
Ooh. Uh, Give me the Texans. The Ravens are too injured.
H Town. We're gonna have Cooper Rush and whoever Houston's backup is.
Is Lamar out for the week?
Lamar's out. Yeah, he's not
That's what
playing.
I thought. Yeah,
Um,
give me
I'll,
the Texans.
I'm gonna go Baltimore. Cooper Rush, ex-Cowboy, man, he's done us well. Titans, Cardinals. Golly, man.
Man, Cardinals. Cam Ward's Cam Ward said it the best.
So
We're
bad.
ass.
We ass. Yeah, AZ. I'm gonna go AZ. Tampa Bay and Seattle.
Ooh, that's a half decent one. Uh,
Tampa,
Tampa
man.
Bay.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say, dude, this is for Baker. Detroit, Cincinnati.
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit, maybe. Washington, Chargers.
Ooh, that's a
Wizards
good one
and the
too.
Chargers. JD's
JD.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
JD's
playing.
back, so that it should
McLaren's out, so you got some help with Debo.
uh you know what? Give me the Chargers.
This is for you, T-Rev. This is for you, LA baby. He's actually in that. He's going to visit that game or watch that game this weekend.
Hey, tell him to get
Yeah,
us some footage for it so we can put it in the next video.
he watches these. Send us
Hey,
footage,
yeah,
T-Rev.
send us footage, T-Rev. We'll put it in the next video.
Dude, love it, love it. Okay, yeah, I got Bolt Nation. It's for y'all. It's for you too, T-Rev. I'm gonna be looking for him in the stands, see if I can find him.
Shout
Um,
out two-tone football while you're recording.
yeah, we're up there. All right. Patriots Bills for Monday or Sunday night football. Golly,
God dang! Once
Buffalo.
again, NFL, what are you doing, man?
So bad, so bad.
Yeah, Bills.
Kansas City and the Jaguars.
I'm gonna go off on a limb. Give me the Jaguars.
Jags. Ooh, they're in Duval. Duval. Yeah, I got
Oh.
KC. I'm gonna go KC. That's for you too, Zion. My little brother. Shout out to you. And all right, that wraps up the weekly picks. Good luck, my man. Hopefully all goes well on our week and we go. There's a lot of dumpster cans this week,
Yeah,
man. They're so
once again,
bad.
well, the NFL made a whole rule about flexing Sunday night football and Monday night football and all that, right?
They did, yeah, late seasons.
Why did they not flex out uh the Bills and Patriots game and put in like the Seahawks and Tampa Bay? I think
I would
that
have
would have
taken
been a
Washington and Chargers,
or
honestly.
yeah, Washington and Chargers would have been even better. Cause like man, they have kind of missed on these Sunday night football games. I mean, they hit last night because it was the Packers and Dallas.
Yeah, which is a freaking tie, of course.
Yeah,
Crazy bastards.
that's that's the craziest thing is allowing ties during regular
Regular
season
season.
play.
Yeah.
Or well, I guess you can't just allowing ties overall because you can't allow a tie in the playoffs,
Yeah, yeah.
but like allowing ties overall, it should go into like a ultimate 2 point conversion, like
Something.
sudden death.
Something. Double overtime. And if it goes past double overtime, then I'll be like, all right, I'll take a tie. I'll take a
Yeah,
tie. Well, guys, I appreciate you staying in. Stay tuned. Put all your comments and predictions down below. Make your picks with us in the comment section. Carry along with this journey. So at the end of the year, you can see how you fared out. And feel free to leave a like, comment. If you like us enough, subscribe. It helps the algorithm. It really, really helps out with the
yeah.
like
Give us
button.
some likes. We need some.
We need those. Also, too, good luck to everyone else on their parlays. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And James,
Catch us next time.
catch
Play
us
us
next
out.
time.